Are you ready for this podcast? Hit it. Coming at you from the basement.
Oh yeah.
Too cool for school.
Oh yeah, we've got a podcast.
Hello, brothers. Today, it's a bit of a lonely one. We got none of the brothers are here. It's quite sad. Except this week, I got me a very nice microphone. This nice weight, as you can see. This puppy's gonna be pretty good for today. So, you see, no big sack Isaac here. No, the man himself, Knuckle-Nose Gavin. And of course, the woman herself, Kenna, isn't here either. No special guest, just the map man himself, right here. About to give you guys the best podcast of all time with my weight microphone. I'm going to be a freaking weightlifter, and I'm going to be like, I'm going to be so strong at the end of this episode. Oh my god. Oh, I'm already out of breath. I can't do this. So, I think this is episode 10 probably. Oh my god. Oh my god. Is this episode 10? The 10th episode oh my gosh. The 10th episode is all alone. The man who created this, the house that Matt built himself here. All by myself. It'll be me today. So, thank you, brothers. We're going to get on to our first bit. Thank you! Okay, guys. So, today I've got a very special, if you notice this little paper sitting here, it's going to be a very special one for the 10th episode special, numero 10. So, this is the 60 questions that will make you think all of the thoughts. All of them. I've got this list, all 60 questions, from womenshealthmag.com. So, I'd read it if you wanted it. You could go and answer these questions for yourself. I've got a nice printout here, if you can see. So, these are real deep thinkers. Let's get into the first question, okay? Oh, I just can't get over how my buddies aren't here. Okay, I'll put my microphone right here so you guys can still hear me, because this is real. Okay. First question, number 1. Oh my god, I can't do this weight right here. It's a little too weighty for me, if you know what I mean. How long is your now? About this long. That long, that long, that long, that long. No, I'd say it's the moment you're in. So, it's a moment, if I had to say. Number 2, do your dreams have a deeper meaning? This one really is making me think all of the thoughts. So, one time when I was little, it was like a year ago. I was laying in bed, and in my dream, I was about to take as Isaac would say, I was about to leak the dragon. I was about to take a pee-pee in my dream. So I was standing over the toilet, and I woke up, and I just peed myself. Just a nice pee went everywhere. It soiled the bed like Putin did. He did that, but on the steps. So it was a pretty bad one. So I think they do have a deeper meaning, because the pee did soak pretty deep into my bed. So, okay. Question 3. What was the moment where you felt most motivated? Oh my god. I'm not very motivated right now lifting this weight. Probably whenever I started this great podcast, because I realized it was going to be the number 1 podcast in the whole world. Especially whenever it launched on SoundCloud. It's got a nice whopping 8 views after 10 weeks, so it's pretty interesting. I've realized we are 1/5 the way through a year almost. Just a couple days from now, we will be 1/5 through a year of episodes. That's pretty crazy. Okay, question 4. My buddies aren't here. Okay, so number 4. If you won the lottery, what would your today look like in 5 years? I wouldn't make it very clear that I won the lottery. I wouldn't tell anybody, but you'd know. You'd definitely know if you really looked at my life. I'd have a lot of wrestling stuff. I'd have a couple more wrestling shirts, I think. I'd probably have some more wrestling belts, if I had to guess. So, I think I'd just have a lot of wrestling stuff. Thank you! Okay, number 5. What are you holding on to that's holding you back? This weight. It's really heavy. It's holding me back right now. If you didn't know, number 6. If you didn't know your age, how old would you think you'd be? If I didn't know my age, if it was me of right now that I didn't know my age, I'd probably think I'm about 14. So the exact age I am, I'm pretty good at the old guessing game. See that old man over there? 72. Yeah. You watching right now? 15. Oh, sorry. You right there too? 14. Oh, you right there? 54. Yeah. Oh, 19. Sorry. Oh, you're from Nicaragua. Whoops. So, number 7. Do you believe in love at first sight? Yes, I do, my G. The man right here, talking to your microphone for you. Isaac. Smoking! Yeah, I definitely do. Me and my boy Isaac here, second I saw him, it was wild. Okay, number 8. Oh, if you guys didn't realize, here's the old Buzzington. Looks pretty nice, my G's. I'm liking her. So, number 8. People say life is short. Why do you do so many things you don't like and so many things you don't do? And like so many things you don't do? If I was rich, I'd do everything I liked, probably. But I'm no Jeffrey Bays, so you know what I mean, my G? You smell what I'm stepping in? I ain't gonna be no fibber for you. Why do you actually do good deeds? Why do you actually do good deeds? For the benefit of myself. Everything benefits me in the long run. I would never do something to help somebody else, unless it benefited me. So, on to question 10, just like this is episode 10. First page flip, actually. Oh, no. Okay, this is a real thinker here. Do you work to live or live to work? This is a real thinker here. Oh my gosh, this is so heavy. I'm going to be so strong. Oh, look at me. Okay. I think you live to work. Everybody works at some point in their life. Unless you die. Unless you're like aborted or like a miscarriage, then you probably don't work. But otherwise, you're probably going to. Unless you die in like a young car crash. You could get cancer when you're little. But for the most part, people work. So I think you live to work. Because I ain't working to live. Because I am so cool I can live no matter what. Okay. Do you hate or love better? I definitely hate better. I don't love anybody but myself. There's this dude that lives up on the same street as me. Took a picture of my boy naked. He liked it. Sent it to some people. I hate that guy. Yeah, sorry, Tom, my brother. So I hate a lot of people. Like Hitler, I'm not a big fan, actually. Surprisingly, not a big fan. Okay, number 12. Would you rather lose all of your memories or never be able to make new ones? I think I'd rather lose all of my memories. Because I think I've got a little more ahead of me than I do behind me. So you know what I mean? So would I just be really dumb if I couldn't make new ones? Bit of a flawed question there. Number 13, how do you measure success? Oh, there's a bit of a mistype here. They put 13 comma instead of 13 period. I'm going to have to get onto the womenshealthmag.com for that. How do you measure success? If you're happy, you're good. You know, my G? I'm not, because my boys aren't here. And woman over there. Okay. What is the meaning of life? And what is the meaning of your life? What is the meaning of life? Who cares? It is what it is. What is the meaning of your life? Wrestling. Number 15. What was the moment where you felt most grateful? Probably when this first episode of this podcast got 182 views and we've gotten up to 74 subscribers. I'm pretty grateful for that. Or whenever I soiled my bed. That was pretty good too. 16. If you restarted your life from scratch, would you end up in the same place? What? If you restarted your life from scratch, would you end up in the same place? So, I don't think I'd think that much as a baby. So, if I just restarted because I wouldn't, I couldn't think of much when I was a baby. So, I think I'd be in the same place probably, yeah. Number 17. What is something you do differently than anyone else you know, and why? I'm a lot better at looking cool than other people. I'm a lot better looking. I got all the ladies. And I'm just awesome, better than everybody else. So, that'll probably be it. 18, what job would you do if you weren't paid? Professional pimp. Yeah, my brothers, yeah. Shout outs to my pimps. Okay, on to number 19. What is one part of your everyday routine that you'd be better off without? This is a toughie. Probably brushing my teeth. I think I'd be better off if they just fell out and I got dentures. Because they're not very good. That's why I've had these braces for almost 5 years. So, I think I'm going to go with brushing my teeth. I'd be better off without brushing my teeth. Okay. Can you ever commit a truly selfless deed? That was number 20. I've already answered this. No. Everything I do is for myself. Everything I do is for the benefit of me. I don't care about anyone else. Okay, there's our first 20. Go back for the review. You guys can think about those. See you in a moment. Okay, guys, we're back for the second 20. Oh, yeah. Second 20. Okay, here we go. What previous dream... Oh, got the paper stuck here. Oh, my lordy lord. Tickle me silly. What previous dream do you see the most meaning in? I think you guys know where I'm going here. Probably the time I peed myself in bed. Dreaming about the old pee. Woke up, peed myself. Recently, I actually did this again. It was about a week ago. I was about to spit in the old turlet in my dream. Then I woke up and I was just spitting on my pillow everywhere. I just drool a lot too, so... And my dog sneezed on my pillow and covered it in snot. Dog snot. So, probably the old peeing dream if I had to answer number 21. Number 22. How do you know your memories are true? What does it matter either way? Probably because they happened. Some of them are on video. I just trust. You know, my brain's pretty good. What does it matter either way? It doesn't. I don't really care. I twist all my memories anyway. I twist the truth to make myself look like an absolute god because I am. So, number 23. What would you try if you knew you wouldn't fail? This is easy. Robbing a bank, probably. I think I'd rob the biggest bank in the world. Probably one of those big ones in New York. I'd steal a bunch of money. I'd steal like $1 billion bill or something. Or I'd murder somebody, actually. I think that'd be pretty fun. Maybe I'd jump out of an airplane with no parachute. That'd be pretty cool, too. Um, I'd bet a lot of money on somebody that I could like do a quadruple twist front flip standing, and win all the money. There's a lot of options there. Pretty much anything that benefits me. So, because I love everything that helps me. Okay. What would you try if you... Oh, number 24. What would you try if you knew you would fail? Nothing. I'd try to not rob a bank. Yeah, that was genius. That was genius. I'd try to unsuccessfully walk down the stairs. It's pretty smart. Number 25, what's a question you wish people would ask when they met you for the first time? Where did you get all those awesome, sexy looks from? How did you get this good looking? Natural talent, baby. If you're wondering, all natural. Okay? Number 26. If you could have coffee with one person, dead or alive, who would it be? Me, myself, and I. Because I am so awesome, it's unbelievable. I am so cool, I absolutely destroy everyone in the coolness contest. Yeah. So it'd have to be me. Or John Wilkes Booth. That would be pretty cool too. 27. What's your most significant childhood memory? Oh, probably the time I peed myself in bed. I've done it quite a few times actually, but that was pretty significant. I've been thinking about it a lot today. 2018. Where did I just pull that from? I don't know what. Number 28, period. Do you believe you have a soulmate? Why or why not? I believe yes, because I've met them and they sit right to my left. To your right on this couch right here with me. My boy Isaac. Pour one out to him, my G. See you again in a couple years. Up in the sky, my brother. Fly high. Okay. Okay, yeah. Why? Because I know. Number 29. What actually gets you out of bed in the morning? That would be my alarm on my phone. Or my dog, whenever she sneezes on me. I'd say that's probably what gets me out of bed. Or my legs, that's probably a good one. My arms and legs, I use them. Okay, number 30. What do you think about before you fall asleep? When you wake up? What? What do you think about before you fall asleep? I recap my whole life every night. And I think about all the coolest moments in my life, like that time I peed myself. And I just think about how cool I am. And how I run the world's greatest podcast. I made the greatest theme song. I edited the greatest podcast. And I produced the greatest podcast. I made the title, the description, the thumbnail, videoed it. It's in my home. So this is all me, baby. Yeah. Okay, when you wake up, what do you think about? Myself and what great things I'm going to accomplish in that day. Yeah, and I think about when I peed myself too. 31. Is life a computer simulation? I'd say yes. For you guys. Not for me. It's like I am in charge of the simulation. This is my world. You guys are just living in it. Yeah. Okay, number 32. Do we have control over technology? Or does it have control over us? I have control over it. Because whose game is it? It's my game. Yeah. It doesn't have control over us now. I think we have control over technology. Okay, number 33. How can a single moment have the power to change everything? Well, the second I was born, this world got a bajillion times, infinite times better. So I think that changed everything. Okay, number 34. What if there were no experts, but everyone knew a little about everything? That's impossible. There's always one expert at least. This guy right here. He is an expert. I am the expert at everything. But everyone else knows little compared to me already, so That's not a what if. If beauty is in the eye of the beholder, what about reality? It's in my eye. I am the beholder. I behold reality, beauty. No one outbeauties me, except maybe this guy right here. Yeah. So, yeah, I am the beholder. When do you do your best thinking? This is a little bonus question, it looks like. In the shower or during a workout? I'd say during a workout because I'm busting these old arm quads right now, and I'm doing some pretty good thinking, if you ask me. So, yeah. 37, what happened? Oh, skipped a question. Number 36. How much influence does a person's name have over the course of their life? If you were named Rigatoni, you're probably not going to get as far as a guy named Matt, per se. If your name's Kenna, you may not reach the level that the man named Matt will, because I am him. This is my reality. You guys are living in my simulation. I am him. So, yeah, it has a big effect. Like if your name's Stefano, you know Matt. You know Kenna, Gavin, Matt, or Isaac. Those are probably the best names. But it goes Matt, Isaac, Kenna, Gavin in the order of greatness. Gavin's like a lot lower though. So, number 37. What happens if aliens are real? They are. I'm an alien because I'm so ungodly better than everybody. I have to be. Like, I am so much better than everybody. There's no way I'm not. 38. If you had to support the idea that aliens weren't real, what would you say? I couldn't. It's literally impossible. Well, okay, I'll go into a reality where they aren't real. I'd say they aren't. I lied because I created everything. I lied. There's no space. It's just us. There you go. Number 39. Who decides what the right thing is? Me. I decide. 40. Can you believe what you see on social media? Why or why not? I'd say no, you can't, unless it's from me. You can believe everything I say. I am no fibber. I've never been a fibber in my whole life. I bursted out of the womb, and I said I am no fibber. So, you can believe that, brother. No fibber here. And number 40, can you believe what you... Oh, no, that was number 40. Guess we're going to have to go to our second intermission. See you in a minute, brothers. Okay, here we go, brothers. We are back for number 41 through 60. Where do thoughts come from? The brain, specifically my brain. I created all thoughts. I am the ruler. So if you're ever confused, you need a gift, and you've got something that will benefit me, come right up. You got $1 million. You want to know what 4 plus 6 is? Come to this guy. I'll tell you it's 11. Because I create math. I create science, history, English, biology, chemistry. It's all me. I created the drums, the guitar, the bass guitar, the rhythm guitar. I created the piano. I created the flute. I created the basketball, the football, soccer ball, the tennis ball, the ping pong ball, the pickleball. I did not create, however, the soccer ball. I was a bit of a fibber there. I hate soccer. That was actually created by Gavin. Hate that guy. So, I did not create the soccer ball. You know, I think I'm going to actually add those two in right now. So, here's my buddy Gavin. Here's my buddy Isaac. They're here now. Kenna's not over there. Well, maybe. We'll see. But my buddy Gavin's definitely here. How you doing, brother? Hey, it's me, Gavin. Okay. Is time a construct? That was number 42. I don't know what that means. I didn't make that word. Number 43. Why do most people work 5 days per week instead of 4, 3, or 2? Because it's a good balance of work to no work. It works perfectly. Right, Gavin?
Yes, absolutely, Matt. That works perfectly.
Okay, thank you, brother. Oh.
Gavin, that hurt. That hurt, I'm Gavin.
Oh. Okay, number 44. What shape is the sky? Sky has no shape. I create shape. I decide what has shape. The sky has no shape. The sky is all above us. Well, so I guess the sky's a globe, really, if you think about it. It's like a sphere. Because it covers all. So the sky is just a thick sphere. Okay? Number 45. Who knew what time it was when the first clock was made? I did. I created the clock. I looked at the sun. I drew the lines on the floor. Sun straight up. 12 o'clock started right there. Started all the clocks at the same time. It's 12 o'clock. $46. What's better, being a big fish in a small pond or a small fish in a big pond? I'm a big fish in a small pond, so I'd say that because I'm perfect. So, small, 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 big. Big fish, right here. Big fish, small pond, small fish outside of me, big fish, right here. For you audio listeners, I was pointing to myself saying I'm the big fish. Okay, 47. Was math created or discovered? Already said that. It was created by me. 48. Is fate a real thing? I believe so. I believe that everybody will go somewhere, and I believe everybody has something that they were made for. Like, I don't know if it's fate or what, but I think everybody has somewhere that they're going to go in life. And something that they are the best at. Me, best at everything. That's my fate. 49. Does the truth exist, or is it all suggestive? The truth does exist. Oh, I think I said suggestive. I meant subjective. So, that was 49, by the way. The truth does exist. The truth will set you free. I am the truth. Like our truth. Love that guy. He does the splits. So, there is the truth, yeah. Okay. 50. What will civilization look like in 10,000 years? We'll all be dead. There's going to be nothing. It'll be forests, and it'll just be wild animals. For a fact. We're going to be dead in the next 1,000 for sure. We're not making it 10K. 51. Can you cry underwater? These are getting a little less like moral and thought thinking. These are just weird questions now. Yes. I think that the chemicals or whatever in your tears are a little bit different from the water. So they're still coming out of your eyes, I think. So, okay. Number 52. Why is it called a building if it's already built? Because it's a word. Words can mean a lot of different things. Like in baseball, you score a run. You can run down the street. You can get a run in poker. It's a lot of things. You just run my whole life. So things can mean a lot of things. They don't have to follow a certain set of rules in English language. 53. Do you think you've ever seen the same wild animal more than once? Yeah, I know I have for a fact. I was driving down the road the other day with the brother of my cousin Caleb, who shaved my head last week. Buzzed, sorry. And we went past a deer, and then we went past the same spot again, and the deer ran back from the other side. So I know for a fact I saw the deer twice. And that is the truth. I am no fibber. Oh, I need a break from this. These are some real thinkers. I'm thinking these really are 60 questions that will make you think all of the thoughts. Okay, 54. If two minds read each other's minds at the same time, whose mind are they reading? They're reading no one's mind. Unless someone was already thinking about something to begin with. So say I was thinking about something, Kenna read my mind, then I read her mind, I'm reading what was in my mind, then she reads what was in my mind, then I read what was in my mind, but it's in her mind, so it goes back to my mind. So whoever thought the thought first, they're reading their mind, if you're wondering. Okay, number 55. Which came first, the chicken or the egg? I'd say the chicken, because the egg couldn't have been made without the chicken. So I created the chicken, then it made the egg. Number 56. Do you think anyone is really happy all the time? Yes. John Stamos, because he looks like an absolute god. And me, I'm pretty happy all the time because I am also an absolute. I am God. I'm the second incarnation of Well, I shouldn't say that. I'm the third reincarnation of Jesus. Behind Davy. Whoopsie Davy. Yep, the guy from that phrase. 57. Do people have souls? Yes, I have a great one because everything helps me. If so, where are they in the body? I always was thinking they're right behind the stomach and kind of like in the liver area. And I always thought they looked kind of like a liver, maybe like a flattened lung. That's what I've always imagined, like they're clear and a little bit blue. That's what I have to think. Right, Gavin?
I don't have a soul. Mine is black. I don't have one. I don't have a soul. Because I'm Gavin.
Yeah, so, right in between the liver and the stomach. 58. Does life need to have a purpose, or can you just live purposeless? You can live purposeless, I think. Just living life for no purpose. As long as you're having fun, you're living. So I don't think she has to have a purpose. 59. What is justice? Justice is doing what is right in the eyes of the beholders. So, pretty much court systems, they say it's right, it's justice. What is truly evil? People who don't subscribe to this podcast are pretty evil. So, if you'd go down there, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and go follow our TikTok, like all of our TikToks. We're approaching like 6,000 views on there or something. It's doing pretty good. So, okay, and here goes our last question. I can't believe it's already over. It's our 10th episode, our 10th anniversary, and I'm the only one. At what point does working for a better life become an unhealthy obsession? I'd say whenever you lose track of the better life you're looking for, and whenever the sacrifice is not worth the reward of the better life. Say I was learning to fart really loud, but I tore my butt in half. At that point, the work is not worth the better life after I learned how to fart better. So, like, if I was a flag maker, and to make the money I need to up my flag business, I have to start making Nazi flags, I think it's not worth the better life. It just becomes unhealthy. Like, if I was, like, if I was a horse trainer, but I have to start, like, putting my hands in the horses' butts, and I get to, like, liking it at some point, And like I start doing it like every morning when I wake up, and I don't even put the gloves on. I just stick my hand right in the horse's butt. Even it's not even giving birth or like any. I'm just sticking it in its butt, just for no reason. I think that's unhealthy at that point, because the goal of birthing horses or birthing mules or whatever you want to pull out the horse's butt. I think you lose the. I think it's unhealthy at that point. So, that has been the 60 questions that will make you think all of the thoughts. They were 60. They made me think all of them, to be honest. And thanks to womenshealthmag.com for these. This nice printout I made even. It's pretty nice. So, this has been a pretty good episode by myself. Well, actually, Gavin's here.
Yeah, man, it's me. I'm here. I'm Gavin.
Yeah, thanks for being here, man. I'm real happy you're here. Actually, here, let me give you your microphone. Good Lord, Kenna had that puppy the other day, I think. Or no, that was Madison. She had it. So, Gavin, what do you think about this episode without anybody here?
Oh, I thought this was a pretty good episode with you answering all 60 of the questions that will make you think all of the thoughts.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too, man. So, thanks for being here, brother. So, this has been... Oh, you're not here, but I'm still just going to pretend Isaac's here, hit him with the old handshake, then they'll... So, I'd like to give a shout out to Eric Osberg and the Lead Pipe Conservatory Band. I'd like to shout out golfing. I'd like to shout out the blue Angry Bird, the one that splits into the three little like guys. You know what I'm talking about, guys. I'd like to thank Robert Stevens. I'd like to thank Jimmy Uso. I'd like to thank Kyrie Irving, John Morant. I'd like to thank flag makers. Sorry about that little insult earlier. I'd like to thank the people that made this weight. Eric Osberg and Lead Pipe Conservatory Band too. I may have already said that, but they deserve to. I'd like to thank my boy Isaac F, Gavin J, Kenna V. I'd like to thank you guys for being on this podcast with me for some episodes. This is our 10th one. We're going to keep going, don't worry. We're going to get to 1 million episodes. First podcast hit 1 million episodes. We're going to beat Joey Rowe, Theo V. We're going to beat the Hey Babe podcast, the Taste Buds podcast, the Bad Friends podcast. We're going to beat the Chris Van Vliet podcast. We're going to beat a Therapy Gecko podcast. I think that's about all the podcasts we can beat. I'd like to thank Stone Cold Steve Austin. I'd like to thank Velma from Scooby-Doo. I'd like to thank the Indianapolis Colts. And Tom Brady. Oh, and Lars Ulrich from Metallica. And maybe Dave Grohl, he can fit in there too. Maybe Brian Johnson. Yeah, I think that's about it. And I'd like to thank the people that made dodgeballs. And this couch, actually. This puppy's been doing us a good job. I'd like to thank the Minnesota Vikings. And I think that'll do us for this episode. Please like, subscribe, hit the bell down there, go follow TikTok, like all our TikToks, favorite them, and listen to our first episode on SoundCloud. So, see you guys next week. A thank you.